What's going on, Beach Club? All my lovely beach clubbers. How are you guys doing today? I'm doing all right. I just wanted to make a quick video. Just wanted to point out something that I pointed out in Discord. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm sorry about the aspect ratio. I am recording from my iPad, and it does not record in 16:9. So it does have a weird format to it, but nonetheless, still gonna do it. Still gonna get through it, even with all these trucks driving by me and all this noise. I'm on my lunch, so this will be just like a quick, hopefully just like a 5-minute video, and that's it. I just wanted to go through some structure that I have been seeing on the charts that's, pretty repetitive, to be honest. And it's mostly just this bottoming structure here and this break of this trend line here. Whoops. Sorry about that. So, we see it on Bitcoin, right? Let's go ahead. Let's scroll down to Ethereum. All right, we've got the same deal going on there. We've got the bottoming structure and then the break of resistance. And this is like a 2-month-long resistance. And it's a nice, strong break on both Bitcoin and Ethereum. So let's go ahead and go to XRP. XRP. Now, I have this set up for something else. That's a hopeful trade. But again, we see the same bottoming structure. Now, this one is a little different. If you can see it, leave a comment down below. But this one, we can see a little bit of that pattern here. But what if it's more of this whole bottoming structure here? And we have, let me see, let's grab trend line, and we got to break this high here. So that is at about 42 cents. Now, I believe that is exactly where the price of XRP is heading, is right in that area. The question is, for me anyway, is will we come down and, will we retrace before we move up, or are we just going to move up? Everything else is just moved up, so hopefully XRP will follow suit. But then again, this is taking out, so this is since November. This is since the FTX crash and all that stuff. So a lot of the stuff that I'm going to be showing is already taken out that 2 months worth of downward price action and accumulation down here, down at the lows. Now, I do believe and hope, anyway, that XRP has bottomed and that most of the general market has bottomed, including Bitcoin. But you never know. They could send this thing up, and then they could send it right back down. You just never know. It all depends. Depends on a lot of things, but macroeconomics play a big role in that. So we got this on XRP. Let's just go to BNB. Take a look at it. I don't know what this giant purple box is down here. I don't see it on this one. This one had a little bit of a different formation. Let's go to Doge. Kind of a similar formation. We do have the 2 cups, and then we are right at that breakout zone. So we could see Dogecoin actually have a breakout here very soon. Now, all of these are on the 4-hour, just so I could take in the full spectrum, the full picture. Let's move this up here, because I would say that's it right there. And then look, ADA looks like it's about to try and break out, maybe head towards that upward trend line up there around 37 cents. Let's go to Matic. Matic, already, this is old. I called this entire move here dope. But anyway, let's get rid of this. Maybe not the entire move. I called the retracement. That's what I called. But because I saw the markup, the 3-phase markup, where you got the 1, 2, and the 3, and then you get a rollover, and then that's done. Now this one looks more similar to the XRP price chart, And this one could actually be looking at this being the point to break. Now, that's an obvious point to break, just because we did have so much resistance on it. So that is an obvious point to break. Now, we might have already done this part of it that, like all the other ones that I've shown have done, is that cup and then that break of that structure, and then we shoot up through this gap that we have here, because we saw this big drop here. That gap's got to get filled, and it's being filled pretty healthily. We're coming up, we're pulling back, we're coming up, we're pulling back, we're coming up, we're pulling back. That is a very, very strong trend, is anytime you have a move up and then a pullback, and a move up and a pullback. Now, it does look like it's getting a little bit weaker as it comes up to the resistance, but that's to be expected. So Matic could have already played out its big move up at this point before we see a retracement to the downside, but you never know. This thing could break up and then come down, back test this resistance, turn into support, and then continue to the upside. Now, let's see what else. I gotta find ones that Adam. So I shared this one in Discord as well. It's the same thing. So if you can kind of get the picture that I'm painting here, is that a lot of this is the exact same. We have our little double bottom, and then we have the break of the resistance right here. So, and then this one is coming up at this line. Sorry, let me just go ahead and throw a trend line on it. I'm going to go to the top, run it across, even it out, bam. So that is what we are coming up on now. So I expect resistance there, obviously. And this one has had a healthy move up. There is a little gap here that I would think that they might come back to fill, around $10.50, somewhere around there. Another one was, I don't even remember at this point. It doesn't really matter, because I've already pointed out what I wanted to point out. So, but yeah, so let's go ahead and take a quick look at Bitcoin before I wrap this up. It's trying to, let's go to the 30-minute. So we're still riding above the VWAP, which is good. We're still bullish. The longer we ride above the VWAP, though, the more I am looking to short. Now, we have had a 1, 2, and now we are in the third phase of a markup phase. So if it is going to complete that markup phase, I believe it would be very soon, and then we would turn over. Probably we might get close to 20K before it just completely falls apart, or at least before we get a retrace. So keep that in mind. Somewhere up here, maybe even 21K at the very top here, 21.5 essentially, but I'm looking more like 19.9, somewhere in there. But Bitcoin has gone basically parabolic at this point in time. So, and all it's doing is it's filling this large gap that we had back here. So, but again, we got the double bottom, shoot up. It looks pretty clear to me. We can go to the daily. Let's zoom out a little bit and let's see. What I like seeing is the fact that, now this doesn't mean it can't go lower, okay? Anything can happen. You never know. But what I do like to see is the fact that we had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave crashing structure, and at the bottom of it, we have a double bottom. That's what I like to see right there. It just looks good. It looks really good to me. So, now, I'm not saying new all-time highs anytime soon, just to be clear, but we can exploit some bullish price action. If anything, we can come up here, get rejected, bounce off of there, come up to this next point, get rejected, bounce off of there, come up to this next point, and then probably mark the next phase down. So we'll mark it down and mark it down, maybe hold 20K, and then that's what we'll just do for the remainder of the year until the halving, which is about where I ended. So hopefully that's the case. Hopefully that's what we see. Maybe we get up to that 30K range up in here. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. But that's what I'm looking at from a macro perspective and what I'm hoping for. And if I go ahead and zoom out a little bit, so this would be the halving, would be last January. I am on the daily, so I wasn't that close. So let me go ahead and let me put a vertical line on this so I can mark off. Is it March, April, or May? I think it's March, sometime in March. I'm just going to put that there. So let's just say March 21st is the halving. So yeah, this price action would make a lot of sense. We have a rally during the summer. We come back down towards the end of the year. And then we start the year off kind of maybe working our way up. We get the halving. We get our final pullback. And then we really start to get this bull run on the go, on the run, whatever. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Love you all. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit that like. And if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Everybody hit that little bell icon so you get notified when I drop new content or when I go live. So yeah, love you guys. Thank you for your support, and I will see you guys in the next video. Also, none of this is financial advice. All right, guys. Peace.